Hello, my name is Desiree from My Sister Says, and today I'm going to be telling you all about Hairitage by Mindy's Apple Cider Vinegar Rinse. I'm going to be telling you what it is and the purpose of it, how to use it, and whether I like it or not, and the difference that it has made in my hair. Now, if you are familiar with my channel at all, you may have seen one of my videos that does a review all about Hairitage and some of their products that I've used. I talk about the shampoo and the conditioner and the dry shampoo. In that video, I talk about a lot of the things that I love about it. I talk about the bottles and the price and the ingredients that are inside of her products and all this great stuff about it. So go check that video out if you want to learn more about all of that. But spoiler alert, at the end of the video, I talk about some of the cons I found, things that I didn't like. And the two main cons were that I had to use a ton of the product to get my hair clean. And the other one was that I still felt like my hair was oily and it got greasy really fast just because this is a very moisturizing product. On the comments of that video, I got some awesome comments from you guys about how because it doesn't have sulfates in it, you really have to massage the shampoo into your scalp and it may not feel like it's actually cleaning, but it really is. And just talking all about that, which is awesome. And that was super helpful for me. But I still felt like I had to use a little too much and my hair was a little too oily for my liking. Also, I naturally get dandruff sometimes in my hair. And I will say that with the Hairitage by Mindy products, I have not had any dandruff, which is awesome. But my scalp has been kind of pretty itchy. So with all of those things in mind, the oiliness, having to use a lot, and the scalp itchiness, I started doing some research into some of Hairitage by Mindy's other products, and I learned more about this apple cider vinegar rinse, which is something that I've never used before, hadn't heard a lot about it, and I realized that this magical product might just save me and fix all the problems that I was having with her other products. And I will say that after using the Hairitage line for over a month now, I filmed that video after using it for about a week and a half. Now my hair is getting more used to it. And I will say that it's not as oily as it was, but I was still having those problems. So I tried out the apple cider vinegar rinse and I'm going to tell you all about it. Before I start talking all about the apple cider vinegar rinse, I wanted to say stick around till the end of the video because I have another Hairitage product that I've been using and I have been loving. So I added that as a little bonus at the end. So keep watching to see that part. First thing I wanted to talk about is what an apple cider vinegar rinse is and what its purpose is. Apple cider vinegar has a lot of awesome benefits to it. It's antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal, which is super awesome. And it can really help with itchy scalps and it can help kind of clarify your hair and get all that buildup out of it. Now, because I have very oily hair, I thought that that would be awesome for my hair. Another awesome thing about apple cider vinegar in your hair is that it helps to bring your hair to its natural pH level. What I mean by that is as you use a lot of different hair products and you get buildup, your hair becomes more and more basic or more alkaline when your hair is not supposed to be at that state, and it can cause a lot of problems and a lot of damage. But by using an apple cider vinegar rinse, you can bring the pH down, make your hair a little more acidic, and bring it back to where it is supposed to be. This apple cider vinegar rinse is very diluted. You wouldn't want to use straight apple cider vinegar on your hair or it could actually damage it, make it way too acidic on your hair. And the other thing that I love about her apple cider vinegar rinse in particular is that it smells like her other products, which smells really good. You don't come out of the shower smelling like vinegar, and I hate the smell of vinegar, so I was excited about that. And it has this awesome little nozzle on the top of it for putting it into your hair. And I will talk more about why that's so important later on in this video. The second thing I wanted to talk about is how to use an apple cider vinegar rinse now that you know what it is. So it's pretty simple. In one of Mindy Micknight's videos where on Cute Girls Hairstyles, she talks about some different ways to use it. And she talks about using it after you shampoo or after you shampoo and conditioner. But I wanted to try it as a pre-wash because it can also be used in that way What I mean by this is using it before I even shampoo my hair. I was hoping to avoid having to use so much shampoo and to have it help out with that a little bit. So the way you use it, the way I used it, was I got my hair nice and damp, and then you have this awesome little nozzle and you can just unscrew it. Oh, you can see some little bubbles there. And I'm gonna squirt it, close it back up so I don't get it all over my curled hair right now. But all you have to do is you kind of just part your hair a little bit and you just go along and squeeze it out into your hair. It's really easy and it kind of feels nice actually because it's like a little bit cooler on your hair, and then you scrub it in. Now, she said that it is supposed to suds so that you know where you're putting it, but I did not find that. I don't know. I could just feel that it was wet and it felt a little bit different, I guess, but it didn't suds for me. Let me know if you find it help sudsing. But you just squirt it in, scrub it around, massage it in all over your scalp, and then you're supposed to let it sit for, on the bottle, it says 1 to 2 minutes. In her video, she said 5 minutes. So somewhere in there, I just let it sit while I did other things in the shower, and then I just rinsed it out. Now, it's pretty simple. That's how you use it. If you have a protective style, like if you have 4 ABC hair and you keep your hair in cornrows or whatever, it's really nice because you can actually use this, go right in between your braids or whatever you have in your hair without even having to take your braids out. And then you can wash it and help take care of your scalp in between washes. So that I thought was really cool. Doesn't apply to me, but I thought it was awesome. So that's how you use it. And before I go on to number 3 about how I liked it and what my thoughts were, you may have noticed I've got some interesting looking highlights going on in my hair. And this is actually try number 2, getting it fixed. Comment below if you want to hear the story about my horrible hair experience. I had Kelly Clarkson highlights and bleach spots and hot spots, and it was just a mess, and I got it fixed, but obviously still not fixed. So if you want to hear more about that story, comment below and let me know, and I will film a video about that. That leads me into the third thing I wanted to go over in this video, which is what I thought about it. Now, since my hair has been bleached recently and dyed, because I had to dye it back darker because of that whole mess, it's more damaged now. So my hair's been a little different. But I have to say, this was pretty awesome. I didn't really know what to think. I was excited to try it out, but it actually helped a lot. So after I put the apple cider vinegar rinse in, massaged it in, rinsed it, let it sit, rinse it out, and then I started shampooing. It was like I used 3 pumps of shampoo. It felt, you know when you can feel, even though if it's not all sudsy, because this shampoo, like I've said, doesn't get very sudsy, but I could feel that it was cleaning. I could feel the buildup from the dry shampoo, and the oil was just coming off way easier because I did a pre-wash. So that was awesome for me. I think I've had a lot of buildup that just wasn't quite getting cleaned from shampooing it. And I only shampoo my hair every 4 days, and so it gets pretty built up. But caution on this, you don't want to use this every time you shower. She says to use it about every 2 weeks in one of her videos. I think for me though, I'll probably use it about every other wash, and we'll see how that goes, just because I have an extra amount of buildup in oil and dry shampoo that goes into my hair. So I think I'll need to use this a little bit more. But yeah, it was awesome. I could feel in the shower that it was cleaning really well. My hair got a little extra tangly, but I think that this will also help keep my hair healthier, and because it does kind of condition it and clean it when you use it. And then after I showered and I blow dried my hair, I washed my hair yesterday, by the way, and curled it, and I didn't have to use any dry shampoo after I showered, which was awesome. I was really happy about that. And then today, I literally just had to brush my hair, and I did a tiny bit of dry shampoo, and I'm still not having a lot of oil, which is really awesome. So I say this is a win. I really liked it a lot. And I only used, if you can see there, I didn't use very much. This bottle, since if you're only using it like once a week or every 2 weeks, would probably last you a good 3-4 months. So I think it's definitely worth it. Another thing I loved about it was that my scalp isn't as itchy. So that is really awesome. And I think the more I use it, the more it'll help with that. So if you have dandruff or an itchy scalp, definitely want to try this out. As I said earlier on in the video, I had another Hairitage product that I have been loving that I wanted to tell you about, and that is the Hairspray. I actually ordered this on accident because it looks just like the dry shampoo when you order it online at Walmart. But I got the Hairspray and it is awesome. So I curl my hair with a straightener, but I don't usually use any hairspray, or I don't even usually use heat protectant, which is bad because I found when I was curling with the flat iron that it would kind of get stuck. And then whenever I would use hairspray, I felt like it would make my hair tangle and I couldn't just run my fingers through it, which I like to be able to have those looser curls and not have it all stuck and crunchy. And so I never used hairspray, but when I got this by accident, I thought I'd give it a try and I am in love with it. It actually works really, really well. And usually when I curl my hair, the next day I have to touch up a lot of curls. And like I said earlier, I just brushed my hair and it stayed curled. And that's because I used this hairspray yesterday, but I can't even feel the hairspray in my hair. It says on the bottle that it's wiggle room, flexible hold hairspray, lightweight, brushable, crunch-free formula. And they're right. It really is. So check this out just as a little bonus product that I've been loving, and try it out. Overall, I've loved the Hairitage by Mindy products. I'm excited to keep using them and to try out other ones. I'm interested in the argan oil, or however you say that. If you've tried that, comment below and let me know if you think that I should be using it, even with my oily hair, and maybe any of the other products. I could probably use a little texture spray, but I hope you liked this video. Check out my other videos. I share a lot of great content about how to save money, budgeting, meals plans, and I also have a little baby girl who's 10 months old, and I love to share videos about how I am a mom and how I save money as a mom, and that's about it. So I will see you later. Bye.